Hello, welcome to Taxonomy Online. In this edition of our tutorial, we want to treat the second type of partial fraction. In our previous lesson, we dealt with the introduction and the first type. The second type is where the denominator have a linear factor of a repeating term, meaning x minus 1 is a linear factor by having a power of 2, which means it's repeating. We will learn that when the power is 2, it means for this linear, the denominator is going to be 2 division, 2 decomposition. Then this is also going to be only 1 without any power, so we have for 1 decomposition. So here, we are going to have this equals to a over x minus 1, b over x minus 1 all squared. Then we have c over x minus what? 2. This first and second is dealing with the second type that we are talking about. If without this, this is what we'll have gotten. But because this is also a linear factor with non-repeating term, it also has its own decomposition. Alright. Now, since we are having fraction at both sides of the equal sign, what do? We multiply through by the LCM or the LCD, which will still be the same thing. So if I multiply this by itself, don't forget the numerator will cancel the denominator. So I'll be left with only x squared minus 3x plus 1. Then this is a factor. When this is multiplying, it will cancel the square, leaving only 1 in the bracket because this is double. So I'll be left with a into bracket x minus 1 and x minus 2. Then when we come to the b, this is x minus 1 square, x minus 1 square. So it will cancel itself, leaving b equals to x minus what? 2. Then we have the last one, which is going to be plus c is having only x minus 2 as a denominator. So that will cancel only this, remaining x minus 1 all what? Square. So in this case, our fraction is eliminated. What do we have to do? We have to open the bracket and compare the coefficient of the terms that have equal power. So this will be x squared 3x plus 1 a into bracket x times x will be x squared, x times minus 2 will be minus 2x, x times x, 1 times x minus x. So this gives us minus 3. Then minus 1 times minus 2 will give us plus 2. This will remain x minus what? 2. Then plus c into bracket. This is a binomial multiplication of itself. So it will be square the first, twice their product, square the last. So 2 times x times 1 will be 2x. 1 square will still be 1. So we have that. So we can compare by opening this bracket to have all the x squared together, compare this coefficient, or we can try by eliminating some of the variable. When I mean the variable, some of the constant, which is a, b, c. They are variable here, but they stand in for a constant. Alright, so I can easily eliminate b if I substitute x equal to 0. When x is 0, the whole of this becomes what? 0. So b is gone. Then I'll have to deal with a and c. So let's do that. Put x equals to 2, meaning x here will be 2 squared minus 3 times 2 plus 1. A into bracket 2 squared 3 times 2 plus 2 all close. B 2 minus what? 2. Don't forget we have c here, which is also going to be 2 squared 2 times 2 plus 1. Can we solve this? If you have 2 squared, I believe you get 4. 3 times 2 minus 6 plus 1. If we add this, we get 5 minus 6 minus 1. So the left hand side will only be minus 1 equals to A will be there. So let's have our A. 2 squared, 4. 3 times 2 minus 6 plus what? 2. 2 plus 4, 6. 6 minus 6, 0. So A is gone. Obviously, B is also going to be going because 0 will be here. 2 minus 2, 0. So let's check the C. 4 minus 4 plus 1. 4 minus 4, 0. So 1 in this bracket times C will give us only what? C. Meaning the value of C is minus 1. So we have gotten the C. Good. So let's look through and see which other variable, as in A, B, C, we can easily eliminate it by equating x equals a value. So this is A. If I put 1 here, 1 square is 1. 1 times 3 will be 3. Then plus what? 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. So I can also eliminate A by putting x equals to what? 1. So here, put x equals to 1. Then your first left side will be 1 square minus 3 into bracket 1 plus 1. You're going to have A 1 square 3 1 plus 2 plus B 1 minus what? 2. Then we have our C is going to be plus C. Where is it? Here. So 1 square minus 2 1 plus 1. Right away, your left will be 1. 3 times 1 is minus 3 plus what? 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Minus 3 is what? Minus 1. So our left will be minus 1. Let's go to where the A is. We know the A will give us 0. So we forget about the A. This is going to be 1 minus 2 minus 1. Minus 1 times B. Minus what? B. 1 minus 2 plus 1. That will also give us 0. So it means that B is going to be 1 if you multiply through by negative 1. So therefore, B is also what? 1. So if I change a value of x, I eliminate B, I eliminate A. But don't forget, if you want to eliminate B, you end up eliminating A. If you want to eliminate A, you end up eliminating what? C. Which means there is no value of x again that can eliminate A and B to give us only C. So the only option left is to compare the left with the right. So the left, which is x squared 3x plus 1 equals to the right. I'm going to open, if you open this, you have ax squared. So I have, let me begin from here, ax squared minus, this is going to be a multiplying this, so minus 3ax plus 2a plus bx minus 2b, as in opening this bracket. So plus c x squared minus 2cx plus c. I'm seeing x squared, so I can group them together. So your x squared minus 3x plus 1 should be equals to your ax squared plus cx squared, right? So let's go for those with only x. That is going to be negative 3ax plus bx minus 2cx. So now what is left? We are left with a constant of 2a minus 2b plus what? C. Right? So x square, x, x. Then constant. So our left, which is x squared minus 3x plus 1, is going to be a plus c, or into bracket x squared. If I factorize the x square out, I'll be left with this. Then this is going to be, let me bring the b first so that the negative will go in, the x will be outside. So I have plus b minus 3a minus 2c all square. I'm only shifting this inside so that I'll begin with the positive as I have there. Then I'm left with 1, 2, 3. So plus 2a, 2b, and plus c. So by comparison, we can say the coefficient of x squared should be equal to this coefficient. Do we see it? So by comparison, or by comparing the coefficient, we are going to see that 1, which is this, is equal to what? A plus what? C. We will also see that minus 3 is equal to all of this. Then 1 will be equal to all of this since they are also constant. But I'm only looking for the first one because I know the value of A and that of what? B. So what do I do from here? Remember that we already know the value of what? C, right? We know the value of C. We know the value of C as negative 1. So in place of C, we have 1 equals to A minus what? 1. So this is coming here to become 2 equals to what? A. Meaning our value of A is going to be 2, B equals to 1, and C equals to minus 1. So we are going to substitute this value into the position of this. So our final answer is supposed to have, I'm going to change it from here since I don't have space. So it's going to have 2, then B will tend to what? 1. Then C will tend to minus 1. So by decomposition or by resolution, we have resolved this fraction to become 2 over x minus 1 plus 1 over x minus 1 squared minus 1 over x minus 2. So in a rational fraction, this will have been your fraction where you will solve to get this. But here under partial fraction, you will be given the resultant fraction, you will find the partial fraction. I believe you followed. A bit long and cumbersome. The board is not that big, but I believe you take your time to follow step by step. If you do like this video, don't forget to share with your learning mates. Subscribe if you are new and give a thumbs up. Bye bye.